pero hoy salió el sol y me siento mejor.
My chair, guys.
What's up, suckers?
Hi, baby.
We're at our first dentist appointment.
Your first dentist appointment and you don't even have teeth yet, mi amor.
Yeah, it's just a bunch of gums.
This is what the office looks like. Typical dentist dentist office. Ricardo's just keeping her chill because she should be napping right now, but that's okay.
That's all good.
She's gonna sleep on the way home.
We got in early too.
Yeah, we did,
It was
huh?
at 1, but we got us in a little earlier, so.
Yeah. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. We will talk about Jude's face in a minute, but I wanted to give you guys an update on how her appointment at the dentist went. So she ended up being diagnosed with a lip and tongue tie. So Ricardo and I have to talk over whether we're going to follow through with getting the she wants to be in the frame. Hey, we are gonna talk about if we want her to get the procedure done. ¿Qué pasó, mi amor? Okay, let's talk about her face really quick so you guys can see. So this little thing here is a scratch that she made to herself today in the car
After waking up with all her face stuff.
Yeah. And then her chin, as you can tell, she has a flare-up of what we believe is eczema. So as soon as I saw it this morning, I sent a message to her pediatrician so we can see what we can put on it, because all we've been doing to treat it is we've been using Aquifer, and it helps a little bit, but obviously it's not helping enough. So we're trying to get that taken care of as well. But yeah, so Ricardo and I are going to talk about the procedure and see if we're gonna have her get her little tongue tie and lip tie taken care of. Okay guys, so the reason why I actually turned on the camera again was because I have another package that I wanted to unpack in front of you guys. So I ordered my mom's Mother's Day gift on Etsy, but now looking at the tag, I don't think it came from where I thought it was coming from, so hopefully it's not one of those Wish purchases. So I ended up getting my mom a necklace that has 4 engraved flowers on it, based off of my birthday and my siblings' birthdays. So we'll see how it came out. So this is what the packaging looks like. I will definitely link the shop down below. Oh my gosh guys, it's so beautiful. Look. So there's 1 flower for me, 1 for my sister Cassandra, 1 for my sister Angelita, 1 for my brother Manuel, and then 1 for my sister America. I don't know if you guys can see it. It looks good. Yeah, look at how beautiful. And then on the back I asked for it to say thank you always, with the little heart. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. If I had more little flowers in my garden, I'd definitely get 1 for myself. Hi guys, I don't remember the last time I vlogged. I think the last thing that you guys saw was when we were at Jude's oral tie consultation. I don't remember if I gave you guys an update after that, but if I didn't, this is the update. She did get diagnosed with the stage 3 lip tie and a stage 2 tongue tie. There's a lot of reasons why we went to get it evaluated. I don't know, I'm probably gonna like insert another clip in this video to make it all flow. Hi guys, it is Editing Natalie. Today is July 8th. So I am editing this like 2 months after I recorded this. We've been really busy and hopefully we can talk about it soon. But for right now, I wanted to record this clip to let you guys know why we got her oral ties evaluated and why we felt like it was a concern. So we haven't recorded our birth story, and it might be too late to do it now, but because I attribute the trauma of delivery to having such a hard time with breastfeeding. When we were at the hospital, I also knew that Jude was going to have a hard time with breastfeeding because she wasn't latching. Aside from just like my nipples, like she was just not latching, and when she would take the bottle, you could definitely hear like a clicking sound. She would have milk spill from the sides of her mouth. And because I'm a part of a lot of mama Facebook groups, I knew that that meant that she had some sort of oral ties. What I didn't know was that if those go untreated, it can affect their speech development when they're older. It can affect the way that they sleep too, because a lot of the times when babies have oral ties, they'll end up sleeping with their mouth open. It can also, depending on the severity of the lip tie, it can also cause gaps in between the teeth. So we wanted to get it checked out because we wanted to make sure that she was able to latch correctly to her bottle to avoid gassiness and to help with her fussiness, because we dealt a lot with her being gassy, and her being gassy a lot of the time meant that she was a little bit more fussy. So that's initially why I wanted to get it treated, you know, so she would be comfortable when she was eating. But then once I researched it more and I got in contact with her pediatrician and we talked with the pediatric dentist, those other things came up. And of course, my biggest concern was her having a hard time with developing her speech later on. As of right now, we haven't gotten it treated, and that was more so due to her insurance, because it is pretty expensive. I'll put the prices here on the screen for you from what we were quoted. So as of right now, she hasn't been treated, and the way that it will be treated when it does happen is with the laser. Before, if I'm not mistaken, the pediatric dentist would cut the extra skin, but now they use a laser, so it's a lot quicker, hopefully a lot less painful, because right now all she needs to do is get injections to numb the area where the laser is going. So yeah, of course, if we get it done, I am going to film it, not film the process, but just let you guys know how it's going. But that is why we decided to get it evaluated in a long explanation, because I don't know how to do it any other way. I just want to know, is my body ever gonna stop hurting after having my baby? Not necessarily like from having her, like pushing her out, but my body just seems to be hurting all of the time. Honestly, the only time that I remember not having my neck pain was while I was pregnant. Granted, I was feeling so much pain from everything else. And then another thing that I keep wanting to talk about is my hands. My hands really, really hurt. My job requires me to do a lot of repetitive movements, with my mouse and with my keyboard, because it's production-based work, right? So I'm constantly clicking the same keys, clicking the same buttons on the mouse and all of that stuff, but it's starting to catch up to me. I actually noticed, it was a memorable day, so this is why I remember. I actually noticed the pain, or like this, the peak of it, I guess, the day that I was getting ready for the Bad Bunny concert. I was actually like doing my makeup with the brush, and my hand locked on me, and it locked on me twice, and it was very painful. Like I couldn't move my fingers, and now sometimes, I don't know if you can see this finger, it'll stay stuck like that, and I can't get it to move. So it really hurts, and I feel it on both hands. This hand more so. I've had pains in my hand since I started working where I work forever now, and I did physical therapy for it. I do have carpal tunnel, but now it's super severe, and I've never had my fingers lock the way that they do, but it's been way worse lately, and I tend to notice it too whenever I'm putting Jude down and I'm like rocking her. When I have like my hand like cradled on her, I feel like pain. So most of the nights I go to sleep with my hands like throbbing, and I know that sounds really bad, and I should probably go to the doctor and get it checked out, but I haven't because I just figured it's carpal tunnel. But now that my fingers are starting to lock, I'm starting to panic. But I wanted to give an update on that because I feel like, I don't know, it's something that's impacting my life right now. I even have to go to sleep like with my hand pressed against my headboard like this, almost like underneath it, just to feel like a stretch because it hurts. My wrist really hurts. But yeah, I have to go back to work now. I just wanted to give that quick update.